Hi guys! If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachelle, and in this video, I am going to be shifting. If you don't know what shifting is when you're transporting your subconscious mind from your current reality, also known as your CR, into your desired reality, known as your DR. This desired reality isn't some kind of dream or anything. It is actually a whole different reality that is real life and has real people. In this video, I will be shifting to Hogwarts. So I really want to shift just because I thought it'd be really nice to just escape my current reality for a little bit. I mean, we all go through these moments in our life in our current reality where we're feeling a little overwhelmed, maybe stressed out, or maybe dealing with some personal struggles. For me right now, it is currently exam season, so I'm feeling a little stressed out. That is why I really want to shift right now, just so I can escape the stress and the pressure from my current reality. And I guess I just really want a moment in my desired reality where I can feel stress-free. In terms of why I want to shift to Hogwarts, well, who wouldn't want to shift to Hogwarts? I've read all the books and I've watched all the movies, and it just feels like something I really want to experience. I mean, it's just a really cool world and magic is real there. As always, before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the bell icon to stay up to date and notified of when and what I post. And with that, let's just get into the video. This video is actually my second shifting video that I have posted. In my first video that I posted a couple of weeks ago, I talked about a couple different shifting methods you could try. I also did a script with me where I show you how and what I put in my script. And I took you along with me over a couple of days while I attempted to shift. When I filmed that video, I was very green to shifting. Those nights I filmed were actually a couple of my first few nights I attempted to shift. And spoiler alert, I was unsuccessful at shifting then. However, I did experience some of the signs and symptoms that tell you you are close to shifting. And that's what really motivated me to film this video. If I'm gonna be honest, I still think I'm a beginner at shifting. I mean, I'm not as green as I was when I filmed my first shifting video, but I'm still not fully experienced at shifting. In between my last video and now, I did try shifting a couple more times. In those tries, I wasn't able to fully shift, but again, I did feel some of those symptoms that tell you are close to shifting. So in this video, I really wanted to document my experience to see my progression and see if I've improved since then. And I don't know, maybe even successfully shift. Who knows? I guess you can say this video is kind of like a part 2 to my last shifting video. So my plan for this video is to take you along with me over the next couple of days while I attempt to shift. Each morning after the night I attempt to shift, I will update you and tell you my experience on how it went. From the last few tries, I've picked up on some of the things that worked for me and some of the things that didn't. So over the next few days while I attempt to shift, I will be trying some new things. I will also be applying some of the things that previously worked really well for me and trying some of the same methods. And I will be disregarding some of the things that I felt didn't really work for me. In my last video, I did ask you guys for some tips and pointers to help me improve my shifting, and quite a few of you did leave me some helpful comments, so I thought I would share them with you right now. The first comment I received was, don't try to shift more than 2 times a week because you're using a lot of mental energy and you can get sick. And try the same method for a few times before changing methods. Well, maybe that's why I was unsuccessful in shifting last time. Just because when I tried to shift then, I was shifting 4 nights in a row, and each night I tried to shift, I used a different method. So I guess I was really tiring myself out, and that's why my results weren't great then. This comment just kind of changes my plans for this video. I am actually going to be applying this tip. So I will be shifting twice this week and then twice next week. So I guess this video will span across 2 weeks then. Hopefully I will receive a better outcome when shifting. Another comment I received was to use guided meditation. They said that there are some specifically made for shifting, and it has helped them to feel strong symptoms and get close to shifting. They also said to drink water and stay hydrated. Well, I am staying hydrated as we speak. I do plan on shifting tonight, so hopefully staying hydrated right now will help improve my experience. Also, at least one of these nights I will try using guided meditations. I don't know which night yet, but I will use them. Another comment I received in my last video was to make sure you don't have any doubts or get overly excited. Doubts can cause you to either lose motivation or make you unfocused. When you are too excited, your mind isn't cleared properly. That's a really helpful tip. Or a helpful 2 tips, I should say. I think doubts in general, not just for shifting, does impact your experience in a negative way. Also, I definitely feel like being overly excited for anything does impact your experience in a negative way too. Those are 2 really good reminders, so thank you. Another comment I received was to take breaks and water. I will most definitely be taking breaks this time. I will not be shifting 4 days in a row. I am learning from my mistakes. Ooh, okay, so this comment says, try the Shay Method. I've actually never heard of this method, but I did research it, and it does sound like a really good method to try out. So one of these nights, I will try the Shay Method. Alright guys, those are just a couple of helpful comments that I received in my last video. If you were one of those people who left me one of those comments, thank you for your tip and your help. I will definitely be applying all of those tips, and hopefully my shifting experience will improve. If you're watching this video right now and you do have more helpful advice, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I will read it. Even for those of you who may not have helpful tips, feel free to also comment down below and just tell me your experience shifting. Or if you just want to say hi, go right ahead and comment that. I really love reading all of your stories and connecting with you guys, so don't be afraid to comment down below. I will try my best to respond to all of you. Anyways, I kind of just went off topic there. Back to shifting. Previously, one of the times I attempted to shift, I used the Raven method. This is a popular method, but I just wasn't a fan of it. When I tried this method, I just felt like there was so much going on, and because there was so much going on, I couldn't really focus. So in this video, I am not gonna do the Raven method at all. I also previously tried the Alice in Wonderland method as well. This method is pure visualization and I quite liked it, so I might try this method again one of the nights in this video. I haven't decided yet. Another method I did try was a train method. This method by far has been my favorite shifting method so far, so I definitely think I will try this method again one of the nights in this video. The last shifting method I've tried so far is the pillow method. Even though this method wasn't my favorite, I did like doing this method though, so I might do the pillow method again in this video. Alright, so this is the point in the video where I actually attempt to shift, and I will share with you my experience in the morning. As I said earlier in this video, I do plan to shift tonight, so I'm gonna get ready for bed right now and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi again. I thought I would start the week with my favorite method. The last time I tried using the train method to shift to Hogwarts, all I did was visualize myself riding the Hogwarts Express. I didn't play any subliminals. I did feel some of the signs that told me I was close to shifting to Hogwarts, so hopefully I will feel them again tonight. However, tonight I am also deciding to do something that I didn't do last time. I'm going to listen to some guided meditations. So what I did was I went onto YouTube and I searched up Shifting to Hogwarts guided meditations. I clicked the second one listed, and it is titled Shifting to Hogwarts Guided Meditations, Welcome Home. I haven't listened to this one yet or any guided meditations at all, so hopefully this will help me achieve better results when I try to shift. Good morning, guys. Listening to guided meditations felt like I was in a yoga class. I don't know if you've taken a yoga class, but sometimes in yoga, they ask you to do this exercise that's called Shavasana. It's basically like you're lying on your back and you're kind of like sleeping. The instructor of the class will give you breathing exercises and say it in a very soothing tone. And that's exactly what the guided meditations were like. The one I listened to gave me breathing and visualization exercises. I also got to say that I actually really liked using guided meditations while trying to shift. These guided meditations actually helped me to focus better, just because I was constantly being told what to do, so I didn't really give my mind any moment to wander. Unfortunately, I was unsuccessful at shifting last night, but these guided meditations did help me receive a stronger sensation. Basically, my body felt kind of numb. I first lost feeling in my toes, and then it moved up my legs. After I couldn't really feel my legs, the numbness went into my fingers and then up my arms. But after the feeling in my arms were gone, it kind of just stopped there. I think that's where I accidentally fell asleep. Also, one of the tips I was given is to stay hydrated and drink lots of water. Water is good for you and you can never be too hydrated, but I think I drank a little too much water last night just because I woke up in the middle of the night having the need to pee. So after that numb feeling, I guess I fell asleep, and then I woke up around 2:30 a.m. That was the first time I had to pee, and then I fell back asleep. I don't know when the next time I woke up was, but I had to pee again. Yeah, so there's that. So tonight, right now, actually, I'm feeling kind of burnt out. It was just a really tiring school day today, but I did really want to shift tonight, so I think I'm gonna go for a simpler method. That is why I decided that I would do the pillow method today. If I can remember, the last time I tried the pillow method, I had dreams about being at Hogwarts. That did not mean that I had shifted. Those are actually dreams, but perhaps those dreams could mean that I'm getting close to shifting. So maybe I will receive the same results tonight when I try the pillow method again. I'm definitely also gonna apply one of the tips that I was given, and that is not to be too overly excited. So as I try to fall asleep, I'm gonna try to remind myself constantly to not expect these dreams. You know, if these dreams happen, that'd be great, but if they don't happen, that's okay too. Alright, so I just read over my script and now I'm gonna put it under my pillow. Also, I just realized that I kind of look like I'm not wearing pants right now, but I swear I am wearing shorts underneath. Good night, y'all. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Guys, I think I just may have shifted. I don't know if that actually just happened. Like, it feels so surreal. Like, what is happening? I literally just got out of my DR, or I just woke up from a dream. I don't know. I still really can't process what just happened. As you know, last night I tried the pillow method, and honestly I really wasn't expecting anything to happen. I was just going to sleep thinking about my DR. At some point I believe I just fell asleep and I was no longer thinking about my DR, and then during my sleep, I want to say this was closer to the morning, just because if I was really in my DR, I just came out of it and it didn't last very long. I haven't shifted before and I haven't met someone who's fully shifted yet, so I don't really know what you're supposed to experience. But how can I fall asleep thinking about my DR and remain asleep for at least 5 hours and then suddenly be transported to my DR in the last hour or so? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I still can't comprehend if that's fully possible to be transported to your DR like that. I think it's mainly the fact that I wasn't even actively thinking about my DR the moment before I actually entered this new reality. At one moment I was in my CR and the next moment I was in my DR. That's why right now I'm just like really unsure if I actually shifted or if that was just a dream or something. I don't know. Anyway, so after I did the pillow method, once I was in this alternate reality, I was in the Triwizard Tournament. I read the Harry Potter books and the Triwizard Tournament was something I really wanted to do. But here's the thing, the challenges in the Triwizard Tournament in the books and films seems a little intense to me, so like in my DR, I kind of dumbed it down a little bit. I made it simpler and less deathly. That being said, because I could change the events of the Triwizard Tournament, that's why I feel like I was actually in my DR, because I had full control of it. I mean, I never got hurt because that's what I scripted. I could also control the outcomes of the event. I remember exactly what went on in this event, but I don't know if I want to share it just because it seems a little embarrassing of how easy it is. Okay, I'll share a little bit with you. In this Triwizard event, I remember jumping off a bridge and landing softly on my feet on snow, and there was this like outdoor library or something where you're supposed to look for clues. It was kind of like a scavenger hunt. I was holding a wand this whole time too, but I didn't really use it. The only time I used it was to land softly after jumping off the bridge. I didn't finish this event because I heard something really loud outside from my CR, and I think that's what pulled me out of my DR. And that brings me to this moment right now where my DR just entirely stopped. I don't think it was a dream because it felt very real, like I was actually there. While I was in this other reality, I could feel the presence of my body, my current reality, at the same time. I could feel the weight of my body, but it felt detached. I couldn't really move either. And I definitely felt like my consciousness was separated from my body. Another reason why I think I really shifted is because I am someone who doesn't remember their dreams after they've woken up. Usually I'll have a dream and the minute I open my eyes, the dream is gone, out of my brain forever. I just can never remember my dreams. And here's the thing, I'm currently sitting here telling you guys what just happened. The fact that I remember what happened and I'm able to tell you guys what happened tells me that this wasn't just any ordinary dream. So I honestly believe I shifted, or at least I partially shifted. That has been the closest I've ever reached in terms of shifting. After today, I'm definitely gonna take a couple days off before I try to shift again because I need to process this. If you have any thoughts on how to clear my mind or help explain to me what just happened, please let me know. Today I thought I would try a new shifting method. I am going to be giving the Shay Method a try. The first thing you're supposed to do for this method is meditate for at least 10 minutes, and then you're supposed to lie down in a comfortable position. It's recommended to lie down in any other position but the starfish. After you lie down, you're supposed to imagine yourself in a hammock. But do not think about your DR right now in this moment. You're supposed to repeat affirmations to yourself in between each swing until you feel one of the signs of shifting. While these symptoms are happening, imagine your desired reality starting to build around you. Then I believe you're supposed to go to sleep, and once you wake up, you will be in your desired reality. So because you have to start this method with meditation, I thought I would follow the same guided meditations I did the first night of this video. I really liked that one and it was really easy to follow as well, so I'm gonna keep using it. I kind of feel a little bit anxious right now about shifting, just because the last night I tried to shift, I'd like to believe that I actually really shifted then, and now I'm just trying not to expect too much while I attempt to shift tonight. It's kind of hard because I don't want to doubt myself, but I also don't want to expect too much. I completely understand that that experience I had last week could be a one-time thing only. Maybe not a one-time thing, but just something that doesn't happen very often. But wish me luck. I'm hoping the meditation will just calm my anxiety down a little bit. And with that, I will see you guys tomorrow morning with an update. Good morning. I did the guided meditations for about 10 minutes and it really did help relieve my anxiety. And then when I started to visualize myself swinging in the hammock, I think that really tired me out. I don't know what it was. I think it was just the constant swinging from side to side that made me sleepy. So unfortunately, I fell asleep before I could start feeling the symptoms of shifting. And of course, that means I was unsuccessful at shifting last night. I'm not really sure if I like or dislike this method yet. I feel like this method is one I have to try again before I judge. Yeah, so I might repeat this method the next night this week. I don't know yet. But with that, I will see you in a few nights. it's been like 2 days since I last saw you guys, but for you it's probably been like 2 seconds since you last saw me. Anyways, this is the last night I plan to shift this week. Tonight I actually intended to do the Shay Method again, but I changed my mind last minute just because I'm determined to shift again like I did the second night of last week. I really want to continue what I started, so that's why I decided to do the pillow method tonight. Fingers crossed that I will be able to succeed in getting back to where I left off. Alright, trying the pillow method last night, I felt absolutely nothing. As I was trying to fall asleep, I was actively thinking about my DR, but once I fell asleep, I didn't have any dreams or I didn't feel any symptoms relating to shifting. So I'm coming to the conclusion that when I tried the pillow method last week, what I experienced was just out of luck. I don't really know how to get back to where I left off and continue my DR, but I am not giving up. I am determined to return back to where I left off. I don't know when, but one day I will get there. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are still watching right now, you are awesome for staying all the way through this video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and let me know if you have some video ideas that you want me to do. And with that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Later!
If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat.